everyone. When we talk about schooling, we instantly imagine a student with a heavy school bag loaded with books. As believed by Thales, a Greek philosopher, a sound mind in a sound body. And sports tend to shape a child's personality and complement growth. Sports and physical health are as essential as education for the holistic development of a child. As per psychological research, competitive sports such as swimming push the limits of the swimmers, leading to participants trying their best to beat their personal best times and breaking records. Although no one can promise that one can be as fast as Michael Phelps, incorporating swimming into the exercise regime helps to get healthier and happier inside and out. The best example of comprehensive sport development is Kartikeya Patel, a grade 10 student from GIS Ahmedabad. His attitude of talking less and achieving more has brought him several laurels in SGFI, CBSE Nationals, and other tournaments. I, Ritesh Yadav, would like to welcome you all to the new episode of the GIS podcast introducing the champions of GIS Ahmedabad. Once again, let us welcome our special guest who truly believes in adage working hard in silence and let your success be your noise. Kartikeya Patel, a grade 10 student of GIS Ahmedabad. Kartikeya had shown his outstanding aquatic progress in the SGFI State Swimming Tournament by clinking four silver and one bronze medals in freestyle and medley relay races. Hi Kartikeyan, welcome to the GIS podcast. It is great to have you with us.
I'm glad to be here.
We would like to know about your swimming journey. How did it all start from where you had your initial training?
I was around 4 to 5 years old when my mama took me to Sun and Step Club, where I initially started to learn swimming. Then my grandfather gave me some assignments like to do 20 laps, 50 laps. So I did that, and as gradually I improved, my mama took me to Mr. Kamlesh sir so that I could enhance my swimming technique.
Wow. How did you develop your interest in swimming?
It developed gradually as I started to learn swimming, and
This has been extraordinary year for you. Congratulations on bagging sixth position in the CBSE National Competition. Would you like to share your experience in this tournament?
yes, it was a great year for me as I bagged sixth position in all of my events: 100 meter, 200 meter, and 400 meter freestyle at the CBSE National Swimming Competition, and doing in good in academic as well.
Let us discuss your swimming. What specific swimming technique do you excel in and why?
I do I do 100 meters, 200 meters, and 400 meters freestyle, and I do long distance freestyle swimming also, like 800 and 1500 meters.
This year you have clinked gold, silver and bronze medals as discussed earlier in SGFI and CBSE tournaments. During these preparations, have you ever had a significant change in your technique? If yes, what is it?
Yes, we do significant changes or little changes every day during practices, as we know the errors we are making in our stroke. And yeah, I made a very significant change in my stroke before the federation competition in May last year.
As a swimmer, your performance is intrinsically tied to metrics and data from lap times to stroke efficiency. In what ways you have used data analysis to improve your performance?
In swimming, we compete very tightly. It's like microseconds in which our position changes from one to two to three. So this data analysis is very important. That how what is the time given by our competitors, what is the time we give, and what changes should we do in stroke so that our time improves, as we have to do better every single time when we compete.
Okay, you are good in academics and have performed well in your exams. Would you like to share your academic achievements and some tips on managing your schedule?
Yes, I manage my schedule like maintaining a daily routine. At 4:30 in the morning, I go for swimming and then return by 7:30. Then I rushed to school, and thankfully, the principal sir and GIS teachers have supported me a lot as the school starts at 7 a.m. and they have granted me a permission to reach a bit late as my swimming practice goes on. And then I go to tuitions and another session of swimming in the evening. So I managed time by appropriate schedule.
Can you please tell us how do you balance academics and extracurricular activities?
I segregate my work. When I swim, I don't think about academical activities, and when I swim and when I study, I don't think about this academics. So this is how I maintain a balance between both of them.
Do you follow a particular timetable to maintain a balance?
Yes, I follow particular routine to maintain the balance between swimming and academics.
How do you address and turn weakness in your swimming performance into strength? How does this help you in your academic performance?
By regular practice, we get to know about the errors in our technique, in our stroke. So we do certain drills so that we can improve in those areas where we are weaker, and this helps us to improve every day. And in academic, this also helps as we read over and over again, we get to know about more things in our textbooks, and in by this our concentration also increases, so we can pay more attention during classes.
How do you handle high pressure situation during competition? Describe a situation where mental resilience was critical for success.
Uh, yeah, there is immense pressure on us when we go for a competition, as we have to perform very good in the competition. So to get over this pressure, I visualize the event that I will swim and just think on the areas where I would improve and where I would focus in the event, and hence I would just do good in the competition.
What strategies do you employ to maintain discipline in your daily life?
No, there is no such strategies that I employ or deploy when I in my daily life, but I do as it is compulsory or strict to go for a swimming practice in morning, then in evening, and then study at certain time and go to school. So there are no such strategies that I make.
In research, it has been found that procrastination is a major problem among students. Do you face it? And if yes, can you tell us how do you overcome it?
Yes, I feel procrastinate. I procrastinate a lot. Like I feel pretty lazy in making my notes, in completing my notes. So to overcome it, I restrict my mind from uh, doing the things that I want to, like watching TV, watching some movie, and just focus on study. So this helps me to reduce procrastination.
Can you please discuss your strategy for maintaining optimal nutrition and hydration level during your training periods?
Diet and nutrition is a very important and plays a vital role in the journey. So there, I have a dietitian who has given me a proper diet chart in which she has noted that what should I eat before practice, after practice, during practice, and in my lunch, breakfast, so that I could maintain a regular balance of proteins, carbohydrates, and other nutrients in my daily life. And we need to be hydrated during competitions as we tend to lose a lot of electrolytes during events. So we have to take electrolytic drinks, which could help.
Wow. Can you tell us who is your biggest role model in your daily life and in swimming and why?
Um, my biggest role model is Virat Kohli, as he has always been determined on his work. His determination has took him to such a great success. So in swimming also, I am that determined so that I could reach greater heights. And while studying also, I determinedly only study.
What are your upcoming tournaments?
We in May I have a Khel Makun state level, and we are focusing on that event.
What are your goals and what would you like to become growing up?
Recently, I have completed my 10th standard, so now I'm waiting for a good grades in the exams, and later on, I would like to crack NEET and do my MBBS.
How has GIS Ahmedabad helped you in your successful journey in sports and academics?
GIS Ahmedabad, I joined GIS Ahmedabad in ninth standard, and I was glad that I did, as GIS Ahmedabad has always supported me during for my swimming, as my swimming practice used to go up till 7:30 in the morning. So, uh, and the school started at 7 a.m. So I needed to reach the school at 7 a.m. But I couldn't due to my swimming practice. So GIS Ahmedabad has granted me the permission to reach 45 minutes or an hour late. So I used to go from swimming to school directly as or else I could not or else I had to skip my swimming training, and that would have affected my swimming a lot.
Okay. Thank you, Kartikeya, for sharing such inspirational insights with us.
It was my pleasure to be here.
Today's podcast with Kartikeya was an inspiration for all the listeners, especially those who are working hard to pursue their dreams. Their episode gives an insight into considering swimming as a career option, how to turn weakness into your strength, and the ability to manage schedules as per the routine. This podcast will help all the listeners strategize their mind to handle mental stress situation. Well, I think we must adhere to Kartikeya's rule to work hard in silence and let your success roar. With this note, on behalf of GIS, I would like to wish Kartikeya Patel the very best in his future endeavors and hope all his dreams come true. Thank you, listeners, for tuning into today's podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts below. Do follow us on soundcloud.com or Spotify at GIS Smartcast.